Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 12 of our London Bulldogs franchise, and we are on the road in Seattle, Washington, taking on the Seattle Seahawks, home of the Needle. And we are now 10-0 on the regular season. We're hoping to go 11-0 on the year. So, we want to have an undefeated season. So, anyways, week 12. We only got a couple more weeks till playoffs, and then I think next episode, you'll definitely check out the playoff picture, and we would be at that number 1 seed because we're the only undefeated team left in the NFC. So, with that being said, we'll see you at kickoff.
From Seattle, Washington, it's week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Ben Roethlisberger and the London Bulldogs.
Alright, now it is kickoff time here at CenturyLink Field, which opened up back in 2002 here in Seattle, Washington, near Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. As the Seattle Seahawks are ready to return the kickoff, they do get stopped at the 30-yard line, and we get to see Super Bowl champion Russell Wilson, Super Bowl 48 champion, steps onto the field for the first time in this episode for the Seattle Seahawks. So they're rocking in those neon green jerseys and neon socks today. They're wearing white pants though. But anyway, 2nd and 7 now from the 33 here in Seattle, Washington. So 2nd down here for the Seahawks. So apparently the Seahawks are going to throw this to Greg Olsen, the former Chicago Bears and Carolina Panthers tight end, claims that first down. And this will be a 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. And it looks like that they might do a run play. And they do. So he gets stopped at the 44 there, 2nd down and 10 from the 44-yard line. So 2:24 to go in the first quarter here in Seattle. So they say it's the loudest stadium in the NFL. They got a great loyal fan base, and Cam Wake gets his first sack of the game, and it's now going to be a 3rd and 17 here for Seattle as they're trying to move the chains here. And they throw the football, and the question is, do they get that first down? The answer is a big no sirree, they don't. So it's 4th and 9. Odell Beckham Jr. is ready to return the punt here for the London Bulldogs. So they punt this away, and it's going to be out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Okay, now we're going to use the Z-spot pass play on 1st and 10 featuring Ben Roethlisberger. He's been in this league since 2004. He passes it to his teammate Larry Fitzgerald, and he is breaking tackles along the way. He does get stopped, though, at the 45-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down and 10. So we're going to use some dragon space in here for the offense. 1st and 10, Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw the football. I'm going to pass this to Larry Fitzgerald. He uses that juke move, double juke move, and we're going to run it in and easily get a touchdown out of it. So it's now going to be 7-0 here in Seattle, Washington. We'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. All right, now 3rd down and 6 now from the 36 here in Seattle. Russell Wilson, he's going to throw this football deep to Jordan White, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Seahawks, and that's going to be a 1st down and 10. So they're going to move the chains and get 1st downs along the way. So 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. here in Seattle. And they're going to run the football. The ball is out. And it's Jonathan Allen who claims that fumble recovery for the London Bulldogs. So the Seattle Seahawks do get a turnover, their first turnover of the game. And we're going to do a simple run play on first down and 10 featuring Frank Gore. So Frank Gore, he's going to run the football. He uses that juke move. He uses a double juke move there. And he gains about 17 yards on that play. So that's his first carry. So that's good. And we're going to use a double slant route here on first down and 10. So Ben Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw the football. He's going to pass this to Rob Gronkowski. And Gronk is still on his feet whatsoever. And he jumps on in to the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the London Bulldogs. And it's going to be a 14-0 lead. Wow, look at that awesome deep pass. It's a flea flicker. So what a great pass. He caught it with one hand and then both hands and then just ran it to the end zone. All right, now first down and 10 from the 31-yard line here in Seattle, Washington. So they're going to run the football with the running backs. So Tony Jefferson and I believe it was Jalen Carter both make an assist tackle. So an assist tackle means that there were two defenders tackling the same player. So he's going to throw the football there. He gets pressured, but he does not get sacked. So that will count as his first incomplete pass of the football game for the Seattle Seahawks. So 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like they're going to get pressured down. This will lead into a 4th and 2 for Seattle, and London has to return the punt now, and it's now going to be 14-0. They're at the 39-yard line. Odell Beckham Jr., he's ready to return this awesome return. So Beckham, he uses that nice juke move there. He is going to return this, and it looks like he might return it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown, and that's going to count for the London Bulldogs. The first punt return touchdown of the game for Odell Beckham Jr. I think this might be his first or second one of the year, but the London Bulldogs lead it 21-0 here in Seattle. We're going to take a break here, and we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right, and Ronald Darby claims an INT for the London Bulldogs, so that will be his third one of the season. So we're just going to use the stick nod pass play on first and 10. So Ben Roethlisberger, he is ready to throw this football. He's going to pass it to Rob Gronkowski. He uses that juke move there, and he is still running the football, and he gets stopped at the 21-yard line. So he has 191 yards, Ben Roethlisberger. So he's close from making the triple digit. So he's near 200 yards. He's almost 200 yards away passing wise in today's episode, and once he got the first down, he did get 200, over 200, at least 203 yards and 2 touchdowns in today's episode. So we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now it is kickoff time here in London, here in Seattle. Why did I say London? I was thinking of Seattle, but Joe Hayden, he's ready to return the kickoff here for the London Bulldogs. He does get stopped, though, at the 24-yard line, and that's going to be a first down and 10. So we're just going to use, let's see here. We're going to use a stick pass play on first down and 10 here for London. So Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw the football. I'm going to pass this to Larry Fitzgerald. Uses that juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 40-yard line. 239 yards, and Larry Fitzgerald, he has 19 receptions this year. And it's now first and 10 from the 40-yard line with only 3:23 to go in the fourth. Roethlisberger passes it to Fitzgerald. He gets stopped at the 18, about 261 yards there, and 149 receiving yards for Larry Fitzgerald. So he's 1 yard away from making the 150 mark, and 50 more yards after that if he gets 200. So that's going to be really interesting to see how well our team has progressed offensively. So Larry Fitzgerald, he gets a touchdown. He gets his second receiving touchdown of the game, and it will be 29-0 because we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion here, goal line. We're going to use power O. And this is Fitzgerald's 12th receiving touchdown of the season. So Frank Gore runs it. He gets it in for 2 easy points. All right, first down and 10 with only 2:47 to go in the third. And we're leading this 29-0. So our defense has played pretty well today. You guys saw Ronald Darby with that INT. So it's now 2:20 to go in the third. The clock keeps winding down almost every minute in this game. The game's going pretty fast here. The Bulldogs cannot wait to go 11-0 on the year. So, Russell Wilson, 4 for 9, 85 yards and 1 INT on the game for him. And it's now at the 30-yard line. So, Russell Wilson, he throws this football, and it's caught to Greg Olsen. But does he get that first down is the real question. No, he does not, but there's only 1 minute and 41 seconds to go in the third. Odell Beckham Jr., by the way, is going to return this punt here for the London Bulldogs. The last time I think he returned it was a touchdown, and he's going to use a juke move there. He's going to use a juke move. He might do another punt return for a touchdown. Let's see how this goes. And he jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's a 93-yarder. So we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. We're going to take a break. London leads it 36-0. All right, now this will be a 4th and 11 from the 21-yard line. Odell Beckham Jr., he's ready to return the punt now here for London. So he returned 2 punt returns for touchdowns. He's going to use a juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 47. 28 seconds to go in the third. And we're just going to run it with Frank Gore. And we're leading this game big time over the Seattle Seahawks, 36-0. And Frank Gore, he's going to run for it, and he gets a first down. So 2 rushes, 34 yards there, and it's going to be a 1st and 10. So we're just going to use the fake zone jet. And Roethlisberger, he's going to hand it off to Frank Gore. And he is still on his feet. He gets stopped at the 31. We'll see you guys in the 4th. All right, now it's 2nd and 5 now from the 31-yard line. Ben Roethlisberger hands it off to Frank Gore, and he gets stopped at the 32. He might have lost a yard there on that play, but we're still going to use the stick pass play. I might just use the stick pass play, though, but it's 3rd and 5, so Roethlisberger, he's going to throw this to Gronk. And he uses that juke move. He gets stopped at the 13. 298 yards for Roethlisberger. 131 yards for Rob Gronkowski receiving-wise, which I'm impressed to see. And instead of using Odell Beckham Jr., I might just use some Alshon Jeffrey, because we didn't really play him in this game just yet. But he usually plays in the 4th quarter, usually in the 3rd or 4th. And Alshon Jeffrey gets a touchdown. All right, now this is 2nd and 13 from the 27 here in Seattle. Russell Wilson, he throws that football to Greg Olsen. That's going to be completed, but 3rd down and 6 now. 2-minute warning coming. All right, now this is going to be a 3rd down and 6. We've had 2 sacks so far in this game whatsoever, but let's see what they can catch here. DK Metcalf claimed his first reception of the game. And they're moving the chains here. They're trying to get a touchdown. They haven't scored any points in this whole game. It's mainly us because we know how to play offense really good. But Wilson throws it. Ball knocked out. Jalen Ramsey recovers for London. And he is going to take this all the way, it looks like. So he's going to get a touchdown out of this. And the answer will be a yes, sirree. He gets that touchdown. And we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. We're going to take another break. All right, and Jalen Ramsey, he claims that pick 6 here. He claims an interception for the London Bulldogs. So that will be a 1st down and 10 from the 34-yard line. We're just going to use a 26 duo run play on first down and 10. Jalen Ramsey claims his fourth one of the season. And Frank Gore, he jukes and he gets stopped at the 16. So 5 rushes, 57 yards, and we're only 16 yards away from getting into the end zone for a touchdown. So Roethlisberger hands it off to Gore, and he's going to get it easily into the end zone for a touchdown. And it will now be 56-0. And we're actually going to use the goal line, so we're going to use the power O run play, and we're probably going to get a 2-point conversion out of this, and we'll take the W. So Frank Gore, he gets it into the end zone safely, and we'll see you guys at the end of the game. All right, Ben Roethlisberger, 158.3 passer rating, 10 for 10, 311 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the day. Russell Wilson had 10 for 18, 150 yards, and 2 INTs on the day. Frank Gore, 6 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 5 receptions, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Rob Gronkowski had 131 receiving yards and 1 touchdown in this game. But defensively, Quandre Diggs had 1 sack. J.J. Watt, Cam Wake all had a sack. Interceptions-wise, Ronald Darby and Jalen Ramsey both claimed INTs, but there was a fumble recovery by Zay Casey, Jalen Ramsey, and Jonathan Allen. So he was the one that had 70 yards and got that touchdown. Punt return-wise, why did I do punting? So 221, 3 returns, 102 was the longest. He had 2 touchdowns out of that. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great Thursday, everyone.